A Switch Pro é... não sei, man. Acho que é este ano. Tá? Então vou lá ver.
Pro.
Vou ver a cena da Nintendo muito rápido, guys. Espera aí.
Ok.
Já não vou ver tudo, mas...
And to be released in fall 2020. If you buy the Pokémon Sword or Pokémon Shield expansion pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released. Each part offers a different adventure, where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokémon that live there.
Ok.
There are two versions of the expansion pass, one for Pokémon Sword and one for Pokémon Shield. Different Pokémon will appear in the different versions, and you'll also run into some different people and places. We're hoping players can continue with the classic Pokémon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
Isto é basicamente uma expansão
Mr. Tani?
do Pokémon, né?
Hello, I'm Tani from Game Freak. I'm working as the director for the Pokémon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokémon Shield Expansion Pass. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are in development as we speak. So today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas.
Thanks,
Your
bro.
adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
Deixa lá ver o vídeo.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokémon that you couldn't previously find in Galar dwelling there too.
Ok. Ok.
There's a dojo for Pokémon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokémon trainer who runs it. This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well.
Okay.
In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokémon Sword Expansion Pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a Poison-type user. When playing with the Pokémon Shield Expansion Pass, you will be training with Avery, who is a Psychic-type user.
Ok, Poison Type.
They're both
Control.
training hard so they can someday have a gym and stadium to call their own.
Não, ainda não, Ivan.
Next,
O trailer de
we'd
que
like to
viste?
introduce the legendary Pokémon that
Até
will
já,
be
Ivan.
central to the story,
É um mítico.
Kubfu. It's a fighting-type Pokémon that strives to become stronger with single-minded dedication.
Mas não é um...
As you
Kubfu.
progress through your training,
Isto é
Mustard
tipo
will
Cub
entrust
Shan.
you with this Pokémon. Once you complete your training together with Kubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu.
Ui! Holy shit!
Urshifu is a Pokémon with two
What
distinct
the fuck?
styles.
Este Pokémon é lindo,
There
meu.
is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed. There is also Rapid Strike style, a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes. What's more, it's been revealed that
Gigantamax.
Urshifu has a Gigantamax form.
Holy crap.
Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able
Holy
to
shit.
evolve your Kubfu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles,
Hey, man,
Single Strike
brutal.
style or Rapid Strike style,
Prefiro
during
Single
your
Strike,
adventure.
é mais fixe o Single Strike.
Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its two styles.
Bué fixe, mano.
Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions.
Cool shit, man.
We also want to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon, final evolutions of the first three Pokemon you team up with in the Galar region. During your adventure in the Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax.
Brutal.
You can look forward to seeing their new forms.
Ei,
and
olhem
new
a do
G-Max.
Cinderace, mano.
And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make sure your journey is as smooth and fun as possible.
Brutal.
There are new fashion items,
Ok.
and you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your bike. We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
Brutal.
Next, I'd like to discuss the Crown Tundra, the second area,
Ok,
which has a
isto é
theme of
secundário.
exploration.
Deixa-me pôr isto em junho.
I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
Eu já vou voltar ao soft,
This
guys.
expansion
Não
is
se
set in
preocupem.
the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Gala region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities that support and rely on each other. Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokémon that didn't appear in the Gala region before.
Ok. Quanto é que
Fitting
vão
right in
custar
with
estes
this area's
DLCs? É
theme
isto que eu
of
queria
exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept
Acho que sim,
fields,
acho
and
que
even
pode.
deep inside Pokémon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during max raid battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokémon you'll discover during your adventure.
Ok.
Legends say this Pokémon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra.
Mano,
It's characterized
what
by its
the
graceful,
fuck?
regal movements.
Psíquico
Get
e
ready to
graça.
experience a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex.
69€.
The Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as
Ah,
well.
ok.
This will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokémon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra.
É Reage.
Deep inside the
Co-op.
dens, you may see legendary Pokémon from past games Dynamaxing before your
Oi!
eyes.
Oi!
You'll be able to meet and make allies with all kinds
Brutal!
of legendary
Lindo!
Pokemon during your
Rayquaza!
adventures in the
Sim!
Crown Tundra.
Sim, puto! Ai!
Including
Ai,
ones you'll be
meu
able to
coração,
catch
puto!
through this co-op
Ai,
play.
Ivan!
It
Ivan!
also appears that some brand new legendary Pokemon are also waiting to be
Oh,
found
shit!
somewhere in this
Oh,
land.
meu Deus! Oh!
And combined with the Isle of
Ivan!
Armor, dozens of new clothing items will
Fuck
be added.
champ!
Plus,
Ai,
there will
meu
be new
Deus!
battles
puto.
waiting for you to challenge once
What
you
the
complete your
fuck?
entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy
Aquele Pokémon
Pokémon
parece
even
os
as we
apps
speak.
da feira, mano.
The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key
Mas
examples
são
of the things we're
69
working
paus,
on.
tenho a certeza.
Both areas are in fact
Onde é que
seamless
vocês viram
maps,
que era
much like the
69
wild
euros?
area you can already
ainda
experience
não
in the
vi
Galar
isso.
region, where
20
players
pau,
are able
yeah.
to move around freely
Vá,
and control the
40.
camera.
Não, 35.
Of course, you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play with them too. There will be Pokemon dens as well, and you'll be able to
Yeah.
engage in max raid battles against Pokemon that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region. There's more to see and do on the Isle of Armor and in the
Yeah,
Crown
são duas
Tundra
DLCs.
than there was even in the wild area.
Ok.
We'll bring you more information about them in future news reports, so please stay tuned.
Ok. Vejo no final da stream também.
What did you think? We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new content,
Estes gajos da
so you
Game
can spend
Game
more
Freak
time
parece que
having
estão
fun in the
sempre
Galar
dead
region.
inside. Gongas, como é que é? Parece que estão sempre
We hope you're as
mortos.
excited as we are for what's to
Por
come.
dentro. Adeus, pessoas. Adeus. What the fuck?
Thank you, Mr. Tani. On the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra, you'll see some familiar Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. There will be more than 200 Pokemon species that appear in these areas, and you
Wow.
can add to your team,
Wow.
including the legendary Pokemon mentioned before.
Ok. Ih, o Garchomp!
Additionally, we'll be distributing free updates for Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokémon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra through other means, such
Okay.
as trading.
Ok, eles podem, tipo...
Players
as
will
pessoas que
also
não
be
têm a
able to
cena
bring
podem
over
ficar com eles.
Pokemon to their games from the cloud service Pokemon Home, as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs. Pokemon Home is planned
podes
to launch
home.
in February 2020.
Ah, isto é home.
We intend to release even more details before then, so please wait just a little
O
bit
que é um
longer.
Pokémon Home? Se der para mandá-los para
Finally,
o Go...
we have some more news for
Para
our
mim tudo
Pokemon
bem.
Sword and Pokemon Shield players. Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal,
Pois não, Gonga, está muito melhor, puto.
Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in the wild area.
Tu és bem burro,
Face
olha,
these
parece.
powerful Pokemon with your friends. There will also be a software update going live available later today. Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokemon Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery.
Ok.
You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor.
Mano,
You
mano.
can try to catch it and
What
add
the
it to your
fuck?
team.
Mano, é
Galarian
igual.
Slowpoke can
Tem uma
evolve into
cena, tem
Galarian
uma cabeça
Slowbro
amarela, é a
if you use
única
an item that
diferença.
can be found on the Isle of Armor,
Ganda Galarian Slowpoke,
or
ganda
into
design.
Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra.
Ok, qual é que é o Galarian
Don't forget to
Slowking?
check it out.
É exatamente
What did
igual,
you think?
puto.
Today,
Galarian
we've finally been able
Slowpoke.
to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you in the Isle of Armor and
Really
the Crown
hard.
Tundra. Each part offers a different adventure. We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do, we'll do our best to develop something that everyone can enjoy. Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
Ai, o cringe.
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The Pokemon
Galarian Slow.
Bolt, the Crown Tundra, will be available for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop
30
later
paus,
today.
mano, 25 paus. Mano, isto é bué da bom, 25 paus.
You'll also be able to access
25 paus, mano.
We'll do our
25
best to fill it
paus!
to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
20... Não, isto é... Mano,
You'll
30
also
paus não,
encounter-
isto é em dólares, são para aí 25 paus. Isto é são 30 dólares. 30 dólares. Deixa-me lá ver onde é que está o Galarian Slowpoke, que eu quero tirar um print a isso.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield play, head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokemon Sword, you'll encounter Clara,
Quero
while
fazer
in
uma cena.
Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery. You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor.
Espera.
You can try
Vou
to
já
catch
fazer,
it and add it.
vou já fazer um meme no Twitter com isto. Esperem lá. Vou já fazer um meme. Esperem aí. Esperem lá. Esperem. Ok. Isto está em PNG, mas não faz mal. Ok. Calma. Esperem, esperem. Vou lá dar retweet, por favor, está incrível.